Hello guys, welcome back to another Gorilla Tag fan game tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be like lighting and stuff. Yeah, if like your game is like doesn't have like lighting or anything, this is basically the tutorial. So you can just see like in this map, you can see that like the lighting's off right here, like the sun's in different directions, and if like I move the sun, then it'll change. But with lighting, this could all fix and stuff. So let's start off the tutorial. So first you're going to want to go to Window, and then you're going to go to Package Manager, and then it might put you into Packages in Project. What you're going to want to do is press Unity Registry, and then what you're going to want to search up is Universal Render. So Universal RP. So I already have this installed, so just make sure you install this. And then what you're going to want to do is search up post-processing. So post-processing, and then install this. Okay, then after post-processing is installed, what you're going to want to do is exit out of this, and you're going to see that you have this thing. Do not delete it. Just don't mess with it, basically. So what you're going to do is just right-click, create, and then make a folder. I'm just going to name it URP, all capitalize. So go into the URP folder. You're going to right-click, create, and then you're going to scroll down using this arrow thing. There should be rendering down here, but I don't see it. It's up here for me. So then what you're gonna want to do is click on rendering, and then there's gonna pop up some options. What you're gonna want to do is press URP with Universal Renderer, and then name it URP. And now two things are gonna pop up. So let's go back to assets, and then once you're in the assets, you're gonna press edit, project settings, graphics. Hey buddy, make sure you subscribe to my videos. I really put time into these videos. Anyway, gotta go. You're gonna click this little circle right here, press the circle, click the URP for you, double click it, and then press continue. Now you can see the map is all like pink and stuff. So what you're gonna want to do, on the side, you're gonna click on all materials, and then you're going to click on your first material, and then press Control A. You're going to press Control A to select them all, and then what you're going to want to do is press Edit, Rendering, Materials, Convert Selected, Built in your Materials URP. Click that and press Proceed. And now, as you can see, all the materials are going to be back for you, but I'm just going to have to re-import all mine because I did something wrong. Now, if you go into like one of your like materials and stuff, you're going to see instead of like normal like the shader, it's going to be Universal Render Pipeline /lit. That's going to be the new shader for now. I mean forever, I mean. And by the way, the spheres for the Gorilla Rig might be pink, so I would change that to like a normal thing that you would change it to. What I want to do is you're going to go to your Gorilla Player, go to main camera, and then what you're going to want to do, where it says renderer, you're going to pick 0 URP render. Basically makes it where you're going to be able to see like all like the shades and stuff. And then also post-processing right under renderer. So what we're going to do is we're going to make post-processing. So what we're going to do, right click, and then we're going to click create entry. Actually name it global volume, spelled like this. And then we're going to click on global volume. We're going to, under here where it says add component, you're going to click on that, and then you're going to search up volume. And make sure mode's on global, and here where it says profile, press new. It's going to make a new profile. And these are my settings. You can literally change them to whatever you want, but these are my settings. Where it says add override, you're going to press that, and where it says post-processing, you're going to click on that, and you're going to click on bloom, and then turn on threshold and intensity, and then put 1.3, 0.8, and then press add override again, post-processing, and then scroll down a little bit until you find tone mapping. Click on mode, then for mode, turn it for ASIS. Then you're going to click on add override again, post-processing, and then look for color adjustments. Press post exposure. Set this to 1.4, then click on contrast, and then set it to 35. And then on saturation, you're going to set it to 44. And as you can see, it is gonna be really bright. And you could like turn the contrast down a little bit, whatever your preferred settings are. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit so that it's like this. This is a pretty good setting. If you wanna know what the setting is, it is 21. And you could also put the saturation down, or you could do literally both. I'm gonna change this to 44. Okay, now we're gonna get to baked lighting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drag a cube onto here. There you go, this is a pretty good cube. Let's add some grass. Let's add some stone. All right, now this looks a little bit more normal. I actually might put the contrast a little bit more down and the saturation a little bit more down, and maybe put the contrast up a little bit more. All right, this seems like really good. Click Control A. Make sure you don't click your scene or whatever by pressing Control on it. And whatever's gonna be in motion, like moving, you're gonna unselect it by pressing Control. So like the grill rig, it's gonna move, and it's literally the person you're gonna play in the game, so I'm not gonna pick that. And I'm also gonna unselect the directional light and the global volume. So literally, anything that's still, you're gonna select. Everything that's still is set to static. So let's say like you have like a horror monster, you're gonna unselect that. So the horror monster is not gonna be static because that's gonna be moving in the game. So what you're gonna wanna do is go to any light sources you have, like the directional light. Here where it says mode, you're gonna change it to baked. And here where it says shadow type, make sure it's on soft shadows. Soft shadows make it look the best. And it could be like any light, like directional light, aerial light, like any light. And then you're gonna go to window, rendering, and then lighting. And then you're gonna have like a panel like Pro Builder. You're gonna just put this up here. And here where you're gonna click is new light settings, or new. And these are like settings like the global volume settings. So I would copy down BA Awesome's that I'm following right now, or just someone else's. So make sure you copy down all these settings that are on the screen right now. By the way, make sure Light Mapper right here is on progressive GPU preview. If there isn't an option for that, just click on progressive GPU. Sorry, it's so hard to say these things. Now, after all of these settings are written down, you're gonna press generate lighting. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to say these things, bro. So now we're all done with the lighting. This is what the lighting looks like. I say it's actually pretty good. You can literally mess around with like the directional light to get like a better lighting thing. And yeah, this is literally it. Please subscribe and like the video if this was a good tutorial. Hopefully I see you in the next tutorial. And peace. Bye bye. And anytime you update the game, you're gonna need to generate the lighting again. So just quick note.